No matter how big the event, you never have to worry about co-channel interference at Mobility Field Day. Hi everyone, my name is Tom Hollingsworth and I'm the event lead for all of our wireless and mobility technologies here at Tech Field Day, a part of the Futurum Group. And I'm excited to be bringing you the latest edition of Mobility Field Day. This is going to be taking place May 6th, 7th, and 8th, and we have a very packed lineup. We're going to be starting off on Wednesday at 7:30 a.m. Pacific with a presentation from HPE. You may know them because they are now the combined Juniper and Aruba company that is bringing you a discussion of how everything is coming together after all the acquisition that we saw last year. They're going to be talking about things like self-driving networks, a new dual platform Wi-Fi 7 AP, and how HPE Mist and HPE Aruba Central are integrating their management capabilities. After that, starting at 1 p.m., we're going to hear from our friends at Cisco. They're going to be continuing their leadership in the wireless space by talking about a lot of the technologies that they've been working on just ahead of their big user conference this summer. Then at 3:30, we're going to hear from our friends over at Celona. If you have a hankering to learn all about CBRS and private LTE and private 5G, you're definitely going to want to tune in for this conversation because these are always some of the most technical discussions that we have during the event, including a very big live demo that you're not going to want to miss. Thursday, May the 7th starts off at 8 a.m. with our friends over at Wyebot. They're going to be introducing their latest Agentic AI support, talking about device and location health scores, and introducing a next generation sensor. I can't wait to hear what Nile has to say about that. 10 a.m. is going to be the introduction of a new company to Mobility Field Day, and that's OneLayer. More private LTE and private 5G goodness from a new face to the crowd that our delegates can't wait to interact with and ask lots of questions. After lunch, starting at 1 p.m., we're going to be hearing from Ubiquiti. They are one of our fan favorites. They always bring a lot of interesting conversation to the table and a lot of fans to the stream. So you're going to want to get in and watch and see not only what they have to say, but what our great presenters are going to be talking about. We're going to close out the day at 3:30 with our friends from Fortinet. They have had a lot of updates to their product lines since the last big Mobility Field Day presentation in 2025, and no doubt they're going to be bringing all kinds of fun and physical gear. I'm sure the delegates are going to want to get their hands on it and understand exactly how it works. Friday, May the 8th kicks off with a presentation from Arista. You may remember last year they made a big splash by bringing their CTO to the event, and we can't wait to hear what Ken Duda is going to say this year when it comes to mobility. They have a lot of very smart people that will be joining us for the presentation, and I know the delegates have all questions ready to go. We're going to close out the event at 10:30 a.m. with a presentation from Nile. You've probably heard a lot about their technology over the course of the last couple of years since they premiered at our Field Day events. This time around, they're going to be talking about all things related to security and NAC and how it all integrates together in the new world of wireless as the user interface medium. We're very excited to have 3 new delegates joining us for this event. Alan Wong, Dan Ryan, and Megan Sorensen come highly recommended by the community, and we can't wait to introduce them to the kinds of discussion and learning that we have here at Mobility Field Day. We're also joined by a great group of alumni delegates, some of which have been mainstays of our delegate panel for many Mobility Field Day events, but also some faces that we haven't seen for quite a while, and we're glad to have them back. If you want to join in on all the action, there are many places that you can watch our live streaming video on May 6th through the 8th. You can head over to LinkedIn. You can also watch us on YouTube Live as we are streaming. Just go to youtube.com/techfieldday. Or you can join us on TechStrong TV and all the family of sites there like securityboulevard.com and devops.com. We are excited to bring you every minute of the action from 3 very packed days of presentations. But we're not just a broadcast platform. We also want to hear what you have to say. So if you have any questions or want to provide any feedback to our presenters or to our delegates, make sure you hop on your favorite social media platform of choice and use the hashtag MFD14 because this is our 14th Mobility Field Day event. I know that the delegates will be looking out for your questions and ready to relay them into the room, whether you're on X, Twitter, Mastodon, Blue Sky, or whatever platform you choose to use. We hope that you'll be able to clear out the spectrum around your day so that you can join us for this high bandwidth presentation style. We can't wait to hear what you have to say and how interested you are in all of the great companies presenting at Mobility Field Day in 2026.